Right. Let's see here. Show me the link. Let's see here. Right. Okay. This game. Let's see. The age-old question. What class to pick? Okay. Oh, Falcor. All right. Outlander, Ember. I always play a Berserker. Always. But since I always do that, I should do something else. It's gonna have to be... Hey, Nick. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Post-Christmas. What's this? Christmas morrow. It's the day after Christmas. I feel like I'm gonna Ember Mage it. Let's see, what do I want to look like, though? That'll do. Hey, Ryan. How you doing? Happy Boxing Day. I guess that's the name for the day after Christmas, huh? Hopefully y'all can hear me fine. I twiddled it around. Hopefully it's working, and hopefully the game audio isn't too overpowering. Nobody really needs to hear it. Oh, the head crab. It's really hard for me not to pick this dog, though. This was our office dog. This is Falcor. His name was Falcor. And Wonder Russell, who was our kind of PR/marketing/everything person. It was her dog, and she brought him into work all the time. You know, it's gonna have to be Falcor. It just has to be. And he has to be his original appearance. In fact, he has to be named Falcor. It's the only option. And we'll play normal. I'm not crazy. I haven't played this game in ages.
Beneath Torchlight, a darkness gathered.
This intro. This was made by Clay, by the way. This cinematic. The folks that do Don't Starve. You can kind of tell by looking at the animation, honestly. And Mark of the Ninja. Anyway, they did our cinematics for these. We debated how we were going to do these for a while. It was like, are we going to use 3D, or are we going to try and make them ourselves? But fortunately, they ended up doing them because we really did not have time. And then we blew up Torchlight first thing, which is funny since it's still called Torchlight. Yeah, it so looks like clay stuff. It's so obvious it's clay. Completely. I haven't watched this in ages either. This is surreal. Well, that's nice of you to say, Ryan. Crossing the streams here, audiobooks and video games. Okay. I'm trying to remember who did all the effort voices for these. I think Lonnie Manella did all of Sill's effort voices. I'm pretty sure. She also does a lot of WoW stuff. Lonnie Manella does tons of voice work. She does a lot of voice work in this. I've worked with her a bunch. She's awesome. Kaboom. All right. I can't remember what this voice actor's name is.
But new heroes will rise.
If I look at the credits, I could figure it out, but it's been too long. All right. You want the game sound a little louder? It's easy enough to do. There's a little bit. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
I think this is as far as I can go.
If you want it louder, let me know. It's easy enough to tweak independent from my thing.
Warn them that the alchemist destroyed Torchlight.
Yeah. All right.
You have received a quest.
Good. Fire. I never ever play an Ember Mage. I always play a Berserker. I have run through this section of this game so many damn times. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and I was in there for the recording too. We did it at Pure Audio in Seattle. Quite a few of them. Some of them I'd worked with before on previous stuff. Some were new. Got Richard Darden back to do the voices for like the narrator. He's the guy in the Geico commercials. I think is it Geico? Not Geico. Shoot.
You have become more experienced.
We're a lot like you, a little different. Which I don't even remember who that is. I didn't voice anything in this one. Not a thing. Music's all by Matt Ullman, who did the music for Diablo and Diablo 2. In fact, he uses the same 12-string guitar in this that he uses in Diablo's town theme. Oh, Falcor. Falcor was such a cool dog. Where is he? Come here, little buddy. There he is. A papillon. I did a lot of VO in the games I did after this because I was lazy. But I just directed on this one. Game came out a little over 10 years ago now. What do I want? I want that one. pants. Of course I want pants. It's so strange to do this. To play this game on purpose after all this time. Merry Christmas.
My mana is low.
Is it though? I remember how much work it went into getting them to jump off of shit. God, the amount of work that went into this game, the years of time. Since I last played Torchlight 2, how long has that been? It's been a long time. A really long time. I don't know how many years. You know, once you ship a game, apart from testing it for stuff that you need to fix, you're kind of played out. Funny thing is, I haven't played the back half of the game that much, because that was what got done toward the end, so I didn't have as much time to tromp through it over and over and over again. Yes, give me good stuff. Alright, what do we got? Let's see. So many pants. Where's my pet? Give me that. Need you to have it. I have a spell too. Elemental protection, huh? Might as well. Let's see. I'm definitely not going to use a cannon. That's certainly better than what I had. Nice armor. Fire armor. No, no, no. These pants are all the same as what I've got. Hey, Sarah. This is like Fate plus plus, basically. There's the pet. There's all the interface for sending him back to town, except now you can tell them to shop. Oh yeah, Fate was pretty much all me. All the code, all the design, a chunk of the art. A bit of the sound, some of the animation. Just the first game. I didn't work on the sequels. I had left and they farmed them out to somebody, but... We'll have to do Fate on a different stream. Alright, we should get out of here. This is enough of this nonsense. I guess I should level up too. Little rat dudes. They're like the anti-thimble. I guess I just have a thing with rat people. Oh god, Mythos. Alas, poor Mythos. It's weird when you make things that are dead and nobody can see anymore. Like, it's impossible for anybody to do that. How did I get my start in making games? I always wanted to, well, I don't know if I always wanted to do it. Ever since I was typing in like Commodore 64 programs long ago. And then when I was in middle school and high school, I was still programming DOS stuff, trying to make games the entire time. I didn't start making them professionally until I dropped out of college. And I worked for, help build, oh, I built, Fate is mine, Fate is me. Every line of code, all the design, all the item work. Yeah, Fate is me. I made it in about, it's a little under 6 months. I don't remember how many. I don't remember how many months it was. It wasn't very many months. But yeah, Fate is very me. And it's kind of the prototype for Torchlight. So when we made Torchlight, it was like, oh, do Fate plus all the things I didn't get to do in Fate. Let's see here. Go talk to Mr. Talky Talk.
I thank you for your warning.
I
It
thank
has
you for
arrived
your
too
warning.
late. This alchemist has
Oh,
already
I definitely
come
want
and
that.
gone, and
That's
Commander
much better.
Vale is-
You have received a
Yes,
quest.
give me the good staff, please. And why don't we put wands in offhand, maybe? Hey, Joe, how are you? Merry Christmas tomorrow. Merry Boxing Day.
Greetings.
Yeah, if you have any questions about this game, I could probably answer them. It's impossible to describe how weird this is. Oh, fishing. Oh, it turns him into a skeleton, if I remember right. I played a tiny bit of T3. It's not for me. It just doesn't do the things that I think are important for this kind of game. They got their own. They had their own ideas of what to do.
You have received a quest.
Thanks, Bob. I really appreciate it. Oh, I never leveled up. I should probably do that. Definitely need some focus. And, probably would be a good idea to do some vitality. And let's see, skills-wise. I like Magma Spear. It has been so long since I've played this. Charge Mastery. Icy Blast. Prismatic. I just remember liking Prismatic Bolt a lot, actually. So why don't we do Prismatic Bolt? Actually, let's just do all of them. 3. And I'll put you in 4. All right. The magic system for this game, a lot of it, and I finished all of the skills, all of the spells, all of the abilities in this. I did all the polish on them. Marsh Leffler did implementation on maybe half of them, like to get them up and running, and then I took them and polished them and did the rest. There were 3 main engineers that worked on this. It was me, Marsh Leffler, and Greg Brown. Greg did most of the tools work. Justin Miller worked on the back-end multiplayer, and I worked on the client-side multiplayer, so all the client-side multiplayer stuff is me. I'm responsible for basically movement and combat and pathing and enemy AI stuff, and most of the engine work, anything that has to do with shaders or optimization, all that stuff. A lot of code. Let's see. You know what? I'm switching this. I want this as my. You want to be prismatic. Well, whoops! I can't. Oh yeah, good. It's tab. Yeah, prismatic bolt's pretty rad. Let's see. Nothing on the story apart from like basic structural stuff. I edited down some of the text. We hired a writer named J.D. Weicker to do most of the lore and text dumps on this. A lot of it's just fitting it to the structure that we decided on. We knew we wanted to do a kind of Diablo 2 style act structure, but we were doing like 4 acts, and you know, we kind of had there was a lot of people that inputted into like what the story was, as far as that goes. We have a console in this, which is shoot. What is the? I can't remember what the console command is. Is it like Alt tilde? Did we I can't even remember if we unlocked the console. I think you have to run it in dev mode to get the console. It's been a decade, I don't remember. But there's a console that you can pop that lets you do all kinds of crap. But it flags you instantly as a cheater. What was the damn console code? I thought it was Control tilde or Control Shift tilde, Alt tilde. You may have to run it in a specific mode to do that, though. I literally can't remember. What the hell? What the hell was the... I know it had a tilde in it. Or maybe it was a... Maybe we moved it to a function key. Not that one. I'm gonna look. Did we leave it in the controls? I'm checking. Auto map, skill, character stats, options. Reset camera functions, quick save, quick slots, best health, best mana. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Z and X. Cool. It's been so long. See you later, Joe. Have a good one. I don't game that much. One, I'm super picky. And two, games are too long now. I just don't have time for, like, the time investment. I was trying to, it's like, maybe I'll play Elden Ring today. I was like, no, I don't have enough hours to do that. We got Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm like, that game is like 1 billion hours long. There's no way I will get anywhere in it. From this game, no. This game is owned by Runic Games, which then got shut down and folded into extra games. So I don't get anything from these. I got, you know, whatever I was gonna get. Oh wait, a mimic. I love mimics. I still own Double Damage games, so yeah, I just can't remember what the developer mode was. I think it was probably a command you had to enter on the command line. Probably. And then when you did, it's like, I think, tilde or shift tilde to pop the console, but I'll be damned if I can remember what the console mode is. Insert. Is this insert? No, that was print screen. I got one of these like mini keyboards, so I don't even know where insert is buried on this thing. It's function something, but I'll be damned if I remember what. Hey, Tanari, how you doing, man? Matt Tanari, also from Runic. My usual class was a Berserker. I'm normally a Berserker player, but I'm playing against type. Merry Christmas to you too, Matt. Do you only have annoyed memories from making this game, Matt? This endless production of this game. Oh my god. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Good, I'm glad. This game went on and on and on. This is a massive game. It took forever to make. It has an unbelievable amount of content in it, given the size of our studio, which didn't quite hit 30 people, I think. We got real close, or maybe we tipped over, or maybe it's how you count it. Because a few people moved on to other places.
I need your help.
Because we were there for so long.
You have received a quest.
All right, let's see. Let's go blow up stuff. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Merry Christmas. this one to that. There we go. No, these are all hired voice actors. We didn't do any dev voices at all on Torchlight 2. It was all recorded at Pure Audio, which is kind of in downtown Seattle. I think we did maybe 2 days of sessions. It wasn't actually that many. There's only so many spoken lines in this. There's lots of efforts. We'll have to think about a Fate one. That would be amusing. I still think it's funny that we work together because of Fate. I'm playing this the slowest way possible because I'm like checking chat while I do it. This is very unfocused playing. It just feels like a lifetime ago working on these. Just like my mindset, like what it was like to exist every day, running that company.
You have gained a level.
Oh, cursed sword. Alright, let's see here. What have we got? We're bound to have something decent at this point. Ghastly set. Yeah, let's identify it. Can't do it yet. Dexterity and health. It's kind of worth it. It's definitely worth it. Magic find. 5% chance to burn? Yeah, we'll leave that for now. How about you? No, you're trash. Hey Dakota, how you doing? It is nostalgia, isn't it? It's really weird. The fact that this is over 10 years old, it makes me feel really, really decrepit right now. Torchlight 3, yeah, when a... Nah. There's like a basic approach to like moving and combat that I think makes these games feel good, that I think you have to get almost... You have to get it really early on because you need to keep it working the entire time, and if you don't develop that feel until late, you just have a basic like control feel issues that never resolve themselves. You know, the way that the pathing and the way that hitting things feels is really hard to do at the end and make it suddenly feel good. So you have to do that early on. Also, I think I just have a very different philosophy of like what is fun to advance with. You know, how is a skill progression system and a stat progression, what makes those innately enjoyable to experience? And I think they had some kind of forward-thinking ideas, but I think that it's really easy to lose those good feelings of hitting things and having things go up. Also, I think we had a ton of enemy types with different behaviors in Torchlight 2, and the more all the enemies are like run toward you and you knock them down, the less interesting the game gets. Oh, Mimic. Okay. For anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, that this dog, that was basically our office dog. His name was Falcor. He was a Papillon. Wonder Russell, who did all our marketing and PR and everything else, that was her dog, and she brought him in every day. He was kind of our official mascot.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay.
My pack
At
is
this point,
full.
I don't know if it gives me any advantage. My reflexes suck, so people who actually play games constantly would kick my ass at any of this. I can remember some stuff, but also the game is still randomized, so, you know, things are never in the same place. So while I can recognize some of the patterns in the randomization, you know, overall, I don't get that much of a... 2 sockets, that's pretty great. That's pretty great too. That one, definitely. I mean, pretty much everybody who played these games min-maxed in ways as I didn't expect. You know, you build the systems and people exploit them, and people who have a head for it and the time commitment to do it find ways to min-max that you never do. You try and build a framework that won't bust because it has bounds and you understand the bounds, but still there's combinatorial stuff that people do that you just can't anticipate. And skill interactions, especially when you start adding in things like item effects, stacking item effects and sets, and passives and skills that are loaded onto items, and it starts to get pretty crazy pretty quick. Just the number of things that can go bonkers is nuts. Part of what saves it for these games is that the game is about murdering vast quantities of entities, so even if you're a little more efficient, you know. Hey, Greg. Merry Christmas. Greg Brown, also from Runic. Basically, apart from game work, he is responsible for the entire editor setup, which was amazing, and people made tons of mods with, and Greg is awesome. I don't want this wand or this gun. I think it's time to send my dude back. What do I want on my shopping list? I want a couple of items of identifies, a couple of potions, at least one town portal, and go.
Your pet has departed.
That's Richard Darden, that voice actor. So some of the chat is on YouTube and some of it's on Facebook. So I'm using Restream, so it's split between them. So I'll try and repeat questions as they come out, but yeah. It's on Facebook and YouTube Live, so. I get to see the Restream combined chat. I'll try and make sure I do a good job of repeating people's names and repeating questions. This is me trying to relax and not work. I'm not really good at that anymore. After the last year, I'm almost... My brain doesn't know what to do if I'm not working. So I'm trying real hard not to. This seemed like a way to preoccupy myself. Okay, I'm level 6 and I have not been updating my skills. We're just gonna dump all of that into that. Okay, let's do more writing. Yeah. I know how to do a little weapon damage, but... I've been trying to play like games all morning, but now, you know, I have something to make me stay and play them, so I was playing retro stuff. I was playing... I felt like I should play Elden Ring because I have it and it's great, but it's just so... There's too much. Like, I'm never going to finish that game. And so I feel a little futile starting. Same thing with Horizon Forbidden West. It's like, this is really good. And it's going to take 400 hours to finish playing it, and I don't have them. So I start feeling really restless and like a little bit pointless because I know I'm not going to hit the end of it. But I don't care if I hit the end of this game. I know how this game ends. God, all the effects we put on this shit. Squeak. These little bastards. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Or Hogs Watch. Or, you know, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Oh, there he is. That's right, buddy.
Quest complete.
Quest complete. All right. All right, out we go.
My thanks.
I'm trying, Greg. I'm trying. Okay. Well, that's a hell of a lot better. Let's do that. Definitely want that. It's socketed. Nice on them. I never socket anything until like the last minute. I just don't. I just can't bring myself to do it. All right, little. Oh, I guess I got a key. Hey, Remixed, how you doing? Let's see. Okay. Well, I guess I really don't need that. Junk. I'm not gonna use any shields or a gun or these crappy pants, but I'm definitely gonna want that. Do I want to do more game development in the future? Probably not. I have not had the itch at all. It's a lot of work. Wait, is that already open? Oh yeah, that's the locked one. Let's go get it. No, it's gonna be up and over. Yeah, how long is your shipment from Germany, Remixed? They got any sort of like estimate for you? All right, what did I get? Anything great? No, it's not that great. Poison armor. Nothing great. Well, I'm glad it's hopefully Jamie V. I hope the sewing is actually fun. I just like blowing up the pedestals. They're both infinitely less stressful than Sarah's asking if being a narrator and a writer is less stressful than game development, and it's infinitely less stressful. Being a writer is more stressful than being a narrator, which is the least stressful of the bunch, because I didn't have to write the book. It shows up, I know it's going to take me a certain amount of time. You know, at worst, there's editorial issues in the text I got to deal with, but there's like a real limit to all of that. I just put the icing on the cake. And writing can be stressful, especially if things go wrong or they don't go the way that you expect. Game development is just, apart from like the beginning when it feels kind of blue sky and you got a lot of time to do the fun stuff, it's mostly just, it's relatively brutal. Writing, I mean, I just finished my second book. I sent it off a few days ago. I'm not sure who knows me from what, honestly. So, Ryan, I wrote a book last year, anyway, that did really well. And then I wrote another one, so it'll come out next year. I never know why anybody's is interacting with me. It's either because of his games, or it's because of his audiobooks, or now it's because of his writing. And a lot of people don't know that I did any of the other things. Some of them know, and some of them don't. It's just, it's a little weird. All right. I want to go sell some crap. Hey, Xander.
Yes.
I'm just going to spell all the secrets. So if there's anything you want to know about this game, I'll try and remember random stuff to say. Oh, what was that? 1-7. No, plus 33 health is tough to beat. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll toss it. I'm not going to get around to using it. I know I'm not. All right.
Welcome, friend.
Yep, that's me. All right. Okay. Let's just stash these. Since I'm never gonna put them in anything. You know all the things, Xander? For in this game, it was all custom composed. So Matt Uelmen was the composer. He did all of it. He was the composer for Diablo and Diablo 2. He's amazing. If you hear a 12-string guitar, that's the one that was used in this. That was the one that was used to do the Diablo 1 town theme. And then for the orchestral stuff, he composed it and went to Bratislava and had the Bratislava Orchestra perform it all. There was a conductor there, and we got some pretty great music out of it as a result. This has a really incredible soundtrack. Griffinator's asking if the new book is a Lentes and Lattes sequel or something new. It's a prequel. It's set 20 years before when Viv is young and still in her adventuring phase, and she gets injured and sidelined in a crappy beach town and befriends a really foul-mouthed owner of a failing bookstore, and there are a lot of skeletons. Bratislava does sound like a fake name. It sounds like a food, actually, like baklava. At least I'm pretty sure it was Bratislava. It's my memory. And it does have an outlaw. It's called a Griffith. So yeah, he's part pug, part snowy owl.
You have gained a level.
All right, I have gained a level. Which one shall I update? I will do the Frostmoor. I feel like I put at least a little bit in that. Okay. Waffles and wizardry. I'm sure this cloth skull cap will be amazing. Not bad, actually. 42 health? Okay, fine. Did I ever play D&D, Ryan's asking? I played D&D a little bit in high school, and then never had a group after that. So all of my D&Ding has been virtual D&Ding, and it's all been Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights and all of this stuff, which is like D&D adjacent. So I'm always I'm always super like melee focused builds. So I normally play a berserker in Torchlight 2 and just get up and beat the crap out of things. I'm not generally like a ranged or a spellcaster. Oh, here we go to the Goonies.
You have received a quest.
The Goonies sub-level. Patrick Blank, who was our lead level designer, did this. These crabs. Still remember the concept art for these little crabs. I think they had arrows stuck. I think they still do have arrows stuck in them. Yep, there's the arrows stuck in their shells. There's one right there. God knows. I don't know. Let's see. Probably not. I think the only thing I'm planning to play when it comes out is the new Breath of the Wild. Whatever, I've forgotten what it's called. Something, Tears, I don't remember. But it's Breath of the Wild, I'll play that. I find those really zen. Tears of the Kingdom. That's basically what I'm gonna play.
You have gained in fame.
You have gained in fame. All right. Good. Fabulous. See you later, Xander. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're getting some time off where you don't have to work. Favorite audiobook that I have done? I mean, I had the most fun doing Legends and Lattes because I knew exactly how it was supposed to work.
You don't have enough mana.
It's hard for me to pick one. I really love the Cradle series. I really like Beware of Chicken. I really like the Shadeslinger series. I really like Pixel Dust, David Petrie's Pixel Dust. Oh, there's One-Eyed Willie's eye. All right, fine, we'll put it in there. Yeah. Unidentified Rawhide Pants of Mystery. Level 8. Level 8. Ooh, this is much better. Oh, come on. I should have... I can't believe I did that. Jeez. All right, I'm putting that in there, and then I'm going to have to go get that out. That sucks. I'm an idiot. All right. That's a lot of sockets. That's really good. And we'll wear it. I'll keep these pants around. I will ditch that. I don't think we're gonna use Pants of Mystery anytime soon. I really want to fix that. Oh, wow. You should let Will know. Hey, Katie. Happy holidays. I do not know when the next Necrotic Apocalypse is coming out. I'm not sure what the status of that is. But, you know, after the last one, I have some questions I need answered, so I'm ready for it to come out too. Hey Sam, how are you? Happy holidays. I hope you had a good one. My poor man's David Tennant. What is my opinion of LGBTQIA? Well, I mean, I'm for it, since clearly the the last book I wrote has a lesbian romance in it, so I'm clearly pro. I mean, I'd love it to be the point where it wasn't like the point of the story. It's just that that's where people are. Yeah, I had a great Christmas. Ugh. Oh, there he is. Come on. Good, he's dead. I still have not done He Who Fights with Monsters. I will definitely kill monsters for you. I hope your kid feel better. Sick kid on Christmas is the worst. That's the pits. I'm really sorry for them.
A trap.
Mm-hmm. 1% experience increase. Okay, fine. All right. Pants. All the trash sorting. So much trash sorting.
Your pet can't carry anymore.
Okay, well, we'll send him back
Your pet
then.
has departed.
3 days of sick. Ah. I'm glad that I'm glad she's getting better, though. That's the pits. Over Christmas, too. Boo. I think the Jake's sequel, from what I've heard him say, is not expected until after he's finished his that other series that he's doing right now, Nova Roma. I believe. I don't want to speak for him, but I thought that's what he said. Oh, dang. Yeah, I want that.
You have gained fame.
He was a cool guy, too. Ooh, it's getting wrapped up this week as far as the writing. Nice.
Has returned.
Oh, Heath is great. Heath is awesome. This is the light the candle thing, the waves.
Not enough mana.
Right. So much crap. I guess you could call me a native now. I've lived there most of my life. I was born in Texas and lived there until like the 4th grade. So I guess I'm a Texas native Washington transplant. I lived in Seattle for a long time. I'm over in Spokane now, which I like at this point better than Seattle. I've never met Ray or Luke. I've met Scott Brick and Simon Vance, and yeah, I've met some well-known narrators. It's kind of like a small, sort of a small industry. Everybody's pretty nice and genial, and they just have never happened to be in a place that I was. It's one of the reasons I like narrating, is that narrators are just cool people. I haven't actually met Heath either. I've talked to him online, but I've never met him in person, which may have more to do with COVID than anything else. Like most of the events that people used to go to kind of got backburnered. Okay. 11 ice armor, huh? Jamie's asking if I'm planning to attend any book shows next year. I actually don't know. I mean, I can go wherever I want. Theoretically, we were going to try and redo the part of my book tour that didn't happen because I got COVID. So I suppose that's possible. We'll see what actually happens. I would like to go to Dragon Con again if I can. Just kind of depends on how the timing works out. Dragon Con's really hard for me because it's like the first week of school. Like my kids are going back to school. There's always stuff. It's not the best time. But my oldest is graduating, so I only have one kid going to school for the first week this year. The thing is, I mostly go to cons not for the con, but just to see the people. So anything about the con is mostly secondary. It's just, you know, how many people do I want to see that show up at the thing? I just have to mow the lawn here on the Fog of War. I must clear the Fog of War. I don't know what Y'all Fest is. It sounds like a barbecue cook-off. Let's see. How long has it been since you played Torchlight 2, Matt?
Let me show you.
It's a
what fell
YA
off
book
the back
festival?
of the wagon.
You have a new quest.
I have a new quest. Since launch day. That sounds about right. Oh, this is the big undead zombie dude with the teddy bear. It's all coming back to me.
You have become more experienced.
Have I? Fabulous. All right. What is skill points? 3, huh? Still can't do that one. A shocking burst. I don't want that. Oh, that was really good too. I've forgotten most of these skills, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of them because it's been so long. Hailstorm? Hell yes. Yeah, I mean, some of the main quest narrated stuff was narrated, but not like the side quest stuff. Boggling with Torchlight 2, mostly it was just a lot. There was just so much content, it just took so long to do, longer than we expected. There's always unexpected stuff when you're doing networking. I mean, it generally worked as intended, but it was like
I set off a trap.
the things that took the most time and were the most pain in the butt had to do with determinism and the randomization, because the game's randomized, but it has to be randomized the same way every time for your particular run through of the game, and also to sync up to people who are playing with you in multiplayer. So making sure that everything, especially with the complicated like script logic that you could do, it's like a big deal to make sure that that always randomizes the same way for everybody who's playing the same game. And it's incredibly challenging to ferret out weird problems with that, because they're not straightforward to identify, because they're just things that touch the random seed generator and make it off for the generation of something else. The most notorious example of which is the freaking bandit camp, which is like in the snowy area, because my god, the persistent state on that freaking bandit camp.
My mana is low.
Is it though? Oh yeah, I like that. Forgot about that. I'm just playing with no mods, Johnny. I'm just playing vanilla. It's been long enough that it's still novel. Yeah, I've used ChatGPT to play around with it. The code that it writes is not guaranteed to work, but it can certainly help you figure some stuff out. But it's kind of like asking somebody on the internet for help. Like, they can get you steered in the right direction, but it's probably not really going to cover everything, and maybe they forgot part of it, or maybe they're just plain wrong. But you can get information that you otherwise don't have. Will there be a remix of Torchlight on other engines? That would be entirely up to the people who own the license at this point, which is, I think, I don't know. I don't even know where exactly it resides, because I think Ektra, who basically ended up having it, got bought by Zynga, so I don't even know who the hell owns Torchlight anymore. There's that Torchlight Frontiers thing that's made, that mobile thing, which is really surreal to see. there's plenty of like Austin's saying I should make a Legends of Lattes game. I mean, there's plenty of like coffee shop management games. Like you start a cafe and you have to fix it up and whatever. You just got to put fantasy art on it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make a game again. Yeah, the mobile Torchlight is Torchlight Frontiers, which looks crazy to me. Actually, it looks pretty attractive. It's just bizarre to see, especially like the little cinematics they're doing for it. It's really weird to see people take something that you remember pretty specifically making and taking it in other directions and doing stuff with it. It's really, really weird. Cat Cafe. I mean, and this game was supposed to be an MMO. So was the first one. And both times I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to die. It was just too much. And considering how much work this was to make, it would have just annihilated us to try and make an MMO. And this way, at least it still exists. You can just play it. It's not gonna, the service is never gonna go offline and make it unplayable. It just is. I'm not a real MMO player. I don't really like them, so...
My mana is low.
Yeah, fishing is basically taken wholesale from Fate. Along with the pet stuff. I actually thought I stole the pet stuff, but it turns out I didn't. I think I guess I stole the idea, but it didn't get implemented by the person who was going to do it. Chris Taylor was going to do something in Dungeon Siege where you could send like your pack mules back with all your stuff to sell it in town. I think he said it in some interview, and then he just didn't do it. And I think I remembered it, and I added pets because it was a very NetHack thing to add. I wanted, like, my NetHack dog, and I guess I just remembered that and said, oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that too. Turns out he never did it, so... Yeah, I'm just not much of a multiplayer player overall. Some of that's just because I don't commit a lot of time to playing anything. And the idea of trying to do it on a schedule makes me cry a little bit. I just never play at all if I did that. I barely play anything even as it is. Oh, hey. Enchantment, huh? But I want to enchant this. I'm just going to do it. Why not? Enchant me.
Fortune favors you.
Good. Give me more stuff.
Fortune smiles upon you.
Ooh, damage reflection. I'll take it. Yep. If He Who Fights with Monsters became a game, would you play it? I don't know. The problem is I've never read He Who Fights with Monsters. So I don't even know if it's something that I would like. I like games that end, mostly. And I'm assuming He Who Fights with Monsters would be, just by dint of the fact that it's a serialized thing, they would want it to go for a long time. I mean, my actual reading time for, like, picking something to read is relatively limited. Like, most of my reading is prescribed for me. I've got a schedule of stuff to do, and that takes up a lot of time, so I still love to read, but I'm reading stuff in between other books that people are having me read. So I read a lot of novellas. And I'm personally, as a reader, like for the way that I read, I am not a fan of serialized fiction, serialized web fiction. It's not my jam. Not because I think there's inherently anything wrong with it. It's just by nature, it's intended to go long. It's intended to cliffhanger and consume a lot of words and a lot of time to keep you in the story for as long as possible. And I find myself generally wanting to remove like 80% of those books because they're designed for an aim that I don't normally have as a reader. Which is to like observe change in the character and experience a dramatic arc and then be done.
My pack is full.
There are exceptions to that, like because some serialized fiction does try to do tight little arcs that are innately satisfying on their own. I think The Aware of Chicken's like a pretty good example of that. And I think that Eden Hudson does that with some of her stuff also. So it's not that it can't happen. It's just it's not where I go first. All right, I feel like we are almost to this dude.
My pack is full.
All right. Just organizing my crowd. Oh, that's pretty cool, but I can't use it. Fancy pants. Fancy hood. That I want. Yeah, there are some that I think are written more to stand alone and
Your pet can't carry anymore. Your
send you
pet
back,
has
dude.
departed.
I'm not trying to like poop on them. It's just everybody's got their reading preferences. And I know what mine are. Like I really like novellas because they're economical. They know exactly what they're attempting to do and then they go and achieve it. It's one of the reasons I like Cradle. Is because basically Will just includes the good parts. There just is not any padding. And I really appreciate that as a reader. All right, here he comes. All right. There he is.
My mana is low.
Oh, crap.
Has returned.
Good. Loves his stuffy. we got him.
You have completed a quest.
I have completed a quest. Alright, what did I get? A mysterious wand. A pretty amazing mysterious wand. It requires level 13. Well, fine. That's not as good as what I've got. That's not as good as what I've got. Neither is that. 48 health. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do that. No, 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 no. No. Keeping you. Getting rid of you. Keeping you. Getting rid of you. Getting rid of you. Keeping you to get my thing out. Alright. I believe there's a door down here. Yep. So much gold. Wow, a little spider. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, I went up a level too. I better do that. What do I want to do? Yeah, that. Good. The bone gallery. Okay.
Let me show you what fell off the back of the wagon.
I don't need the shield. Might as well get my pet a tag. There we go. Let's see. I think there's 2 more quests to do out here in the big open. The big boss and oh, one of these guys. Come on. The Faith Portal. I'm pretty sure that 12 is the end, or what he intended to be the end. I don't have it yet or anything, so I mean, I guess he could change his mind, but... But I have faith in we'll finish it off and kick ass. Dresden never ends. I like it when series end. You know, if people can end on their own terms and give you a good, complete story, then I think that's the best. You know, you hate to get like a Battlestar Galactica situation where you're like, boy, if they had just tied it off then, that would have really been something special. Like, I'm really liking Andor. I think Andor is amazing. And it's going to be exactly 2 seasons, and that makes me so happy. It's going to do what it sets out to do. It's going to finish. I'm going to have a nice, satisfying story, and I'm going to be happy about it. All I can say is, yes, please. Alright, I'm gonna leave that. I don't want that. I'll keep that around. That's pretty cool, but... need you. Ooh. Well, that looks great. Yep, let's wear that. Oh my god, can I use this staff now? I can. Hot damn. Let's give it more fire damage. Billy, you should really try Andor. It's the best Star Wars ever made. It's incredible. I can't say enough great things about it. It's just fabulous. I can't believe they pulled that off. It's so good. Oh my god, I'm not done. I thought this was it. Oh, the bloody chunks. Good grief. It's a remarkably gory game. Yeah, I ran the company, and I was the lead engineer and lead designer, Billy. The lead developer. A couple of devs have popped in here, too, to say hi. I'm not sure who's actually still here, but Matt Tenari and Greg Brown were both here just a little bit ago. So here's my advice for Andor. It's told in 3 and 4 episode arcs. You need to watch the first 3 episodes. And each arc is very, very different. It goes all over the place. Does all kinds of cool stuff. Has some amazing moments. Is well written, well acted. The production design is amazing. I mean, if you told me that I would say that Mon Mothma is like a super cool character that I really want to know more about, I would have said you were crazy before the show, but no, it's great. It's amazing. I like it a lot better than Rogue One. Like, a lot. It retroactively makes Rogue One a better movie. This is kind of an endless phase beast portal. Jeez. I've never done this one before. I don't remember ever doing it anyway. Remember working on all these skills, but I don't remember doing this portal. There's got to be one more of these, I guess. Yep. Yeah, game dev was my main thing. I did that for like 20 something years. I don't know. Over 20 years. Hey, Matty Bear, how you doing? Matt Lefferts, lead animator for Torchlight 2. He's on the Facebook chat, so if you're on YouTube chat, you won't see him, but... How you doing, Matt? And Merry Christmas. Ryan Baker says you nailed it, Matt. I'll just pass messages back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. I think I can get out of here now. Yep, that should... Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's it. All right. Hey, Sam. How are you doing? Restream doesn't use an... Well, you can make it overlay. I mean, I could probably make it do it. Here, just a second. I could probably tell it to do... Well, when I'm not standing in the middle of it. Let me make sure everybody's dead. I can probably make it do a chat overlay. Let me see. Embed in stream. Can I do that? Copy this URL into OBS. Copy? Okay. Uh-huh. How would I do this, though? Copy. Let's see. I think I have to add a... Would it be a web source? How do I add that in there? Browser. There it is. Let's see what happens. And then I guess I can do something with that. Let's see. Chat background opacity 30%. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're totally derailing, yeah. It's just the way it goes. All right, and I have to unlock my preview. Yeah, but I want to change the position. Okay, it is. Oh, let's do this. 400. Body background color. Okay. Does this work? Oh, hey, look at that. Maybe that'll even work. Or should I? No, not that. Let's move it up here or something. All right. Theoretically, if somebody says something, it'll show up and you can see it in that one. Derail successful. Hey, there it goes. All right, so that works. Look at me living on the edge. All right. Kicked you to 144. What does that mean? All right. Oh, there's that 12 string. The 1440 resolution? Odd. I don't know why that would be. All these dudes. So many freaking potions. Alright, schematics.
Quest complete.
I have to clear the entire map. It's just, I have to. There you go. With this, it's what? When I have these fish, I can transform my pet, but I want him to be Falcor the whole time. Over here. There's nothing over here. I don't think. Rocks. Just a lot of traps. Little camp all by itself. With no treasure. Boots I don't need. I walked into a trap. Good job. Yeah, I know. He's so cool. A shit ton of traps. Damage. Wait. Yeah, no, still crap. That's better, though.
Your pet's inventory is full.
Okay.
Your pet has departed.
Why did we do a monstrous shrine? What was the point of the monstrous shrine? Did we get something for doing a monstrous shrine? It even tells you what it is. There's gotta be something we get out of it. Well, nope. It's just more monsters. I've seen some of what Nate's been doing. Hey, Max. How are you? I mean, people do a lot of cool stuff with one-man effort. What's that? The Chains of... Dang it. Chains...
Your pet has returned.
There's a recent like, retro RPG called Chains of something or other that just came out on a bunch of platforms and was made by one dude. Rated really well, did really well. Nate seems to be doing really cool stuff with Axis Within. I mean, just from what I've seen. The tools are so amazing nowadays that you can do pretty crazy stuff. I mean, after working on this, I obviously went back to doing, like, as few people as possible on it, too. 30 was too much. Too many people. Too much managing, not enough making. I think the main bummer about going solo or indie stuff is that as far as consumers are concerned, they don't care. It's irrelevant to them how many people made a thing, so their expectations are not calibrated by like the scale of development that went into it. They're just, in fact, they're not even calibrated by the price because the prices vary so widely. So you can charge $5 and people will often treat it with the same critical eye that they do for like some AAA thing made by Ubisoft or Sony first party that costs like $60. It's just, yeah. Most people are not making engine from scratch anymore because there's just not any point. The licensing terms for Unreal and Unity are so conducive to just using it that there's just not much point. You're just doing it to do it because you really want to. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's no longer the requirement that it used to be. So I think for indie stuff, either you have to be plumbing a niche where there's people just want more and more of something that they recognize, like a classic RPG. But even those, I think it's probably hard to like make a bunch of money or like really stand out. But mostly it's like, can I come up with some unique idea that doesn't exist anywhere else? And until it does, I am the king of that idea.
My pack is full.
Or queen. But I mean, it's that way for lots of stuff, honestly. All right. I think it's time to town portal and sell some crap. All right.
Yes.
Goodbye. 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 And goodbye. All right. Let's see. Eventually we can use this. Eventually we can use that. Oh, that's pretty good. I should probably wear. I'm gonna wear that. Okay. All right. Stash these up.
You a new recruit?
Okay. It's definitely better armor. 48 health is pretty... I'm not gonna use it. How do you juggle very different projects? What kind of projects do you mean, Max? See you later, Ryan.
Yes.
Do you mean like audiobook versus writing, or do you mean like game stuff? And I leveled up. Gotta go up, probably. Not very well. I usually do writing in the evening after I've done audio. I'm trying to fix next year so I don't have to do that because it was kind of awful. I usually am overscheduled because I'm bad at saying no, and there's a certain amount of unpredictability too. And then with the book unexpectedly requiring time I hadn't expected to spend, any buffer time I built up or reclaimed got consumed pretty quickly. So I'm trying to figure out some way to plan better for that going forward, which mostly involves if stuff cancels, I don't put anything in to replace it. And I was doing pretty good for a while, but then I kind of got used to COVID scheduling, where like I wasn't going anywhere, I wasn't doing anything, and I just wanted to consume every hour that I had. And so I would always just work to get ahead, but instead of taking the time after I got ahead, I would just put something else in the space that I got ahead, because somebody would want something new, and I didn't do a good job of saying, okay, I won this room, now I'm not going to do anything with it. What's the best predictor of whether someone would like narrating audiobooks? Go sit alone in a room for 2 hours straight and read out loud to yourself and see if you can stand it. Better yet, see if you like it. Because it's a lot better if you like it. Don't just go out there and you stand there like, oh yeah, I enjoyed doing that. I like telling myself the story. I like seeing it in this form. It's a work where you have to kind of build up a certain amount of endurance for the kind of work it is, and you improve in skill to where you can do it at a more reasonable pace. I mean, you have to really like reading, and you have to get comfortable with your own voice. I think most people who start out narrating aren't really comfortable with their own voice. I certainly wasn't. I kind of wanted to sound like somebody else. Eventually, you just come to terms with the fact that you need to sound like you, and you have to lean into sounding like you and be comfortable with what that means. Bombs. Some of it will be, especially if you're narrating fiction, do you recognize what the author's trying to do, and can you get out and push and make it apparent what they're trying to do with the tone of your voice and your cadence and the rhythm and everything else? Do you appreciate what the words are trying to accomplish, and can you facilitate making that happen when somebody hears it? So it helps to like writing, it helps to like words, it helps to like books a lot, and to care about how sentences function and what they do. That sounds pretty nerdy, but anyway. How important are specific vocal skills like being able to do lots of voices, accents, etc.? I mean, you can you can learn to do those things. So they depend on what you're reading. You know, if you're doing a lot of historical fiction, then you're probably going to need a lot more accurate accents. Voice stuff, it kind of depends. There's plenty of narrators who don't do voices at all. They just don't. They're more like sitting in a chair by the fire and reading to you kind of vibe. I think more and more voices are going to be important as there's AI narration, because that's one of the things that's going to make human narrators stand apart from that. How do I decide if I'm going to narrate a book or not? Most of the books on my schedule haven't been written yet. So, for the most part, I just book slots and stuff goes into them. And I don't even know what the book is. The best indicator I usually have is the author. Anything else they've done, but some are new authors. So, I mean, it's not... I can always say no to a book, but a lot of times there's not anything to check to say no to. But that's not necessarily normal, so I think most people, they skim the book that's offered and decide if that's their vibe. Do I have strong feelings about leaving tech for the arts? I mean, I'm just happier. Obviously, I don't have anything against tech, and I think you can say that game development is an art. It's a combination of a bunch of different arts. It's commercial, but so is most of the stuff I do anyway. I'm, getting paid to read somebody else's book, or writing a book and being paid when people read it, or whatever. So it's not like there's no commercial aspect to them. They're all involve artistry. And honestly, even the tech of making a game is a lot of art to just how characters move, how stuff functions, how it feels, the combination of sound and motion and a bunch of other ineffable things to make something feel a certain way. So it doesn't feel like I was not in the arts, really. And I still use tech. I mean, I wrote I wrote software plugins for my recording software that let me record the way that I want to. So I like having engineering experience. I can't remember if this is I think this is a 3-floor thing, so after this floor I think we pop down. Yeah, it was nerdy. I'm a nerd. I'm super nerdy. But I mean, in this game, everything about the way that hits happens, when we spent time going back and forth about how much is wind up and how much is impact and what feels good, and what is the pitch of the footstep sound effects and how much bass is in them to make it satisfying when you run. There's lots of stuff that you don't just get a footstep sound. You're thinking about all these subtleties of everything at every point to make things feel a certain way. And that's all basically artistry as far as I'm concerned. You're considering leaving software dev for something else? I mean, so I'm pretty risk averse. So I narrated books on the side for years and discovered that I liked it before I said, okay, I'll switch to doing this. So I didn't just screw you, tech and video games, I'm leaving and I'll figure it out when I get to the other end. I, paved the way for myself before I moved to a different road. All these monsters made out of parts of other monsters. All these little ghostly dudes are just the top half of the dudes, the NPCs from town. We did so much remixing to wring more mileage out of the assets we had. Oh hey, and here we are. All right, boss time. Here he comes. Oop.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have a lot of people wanting to be in the entertainment industry, and it's because people want jobs that are fun. I mean, they're all work, but and jobs with a creative component are fulfilling in a different way.
I don't have enough mana. My mana is low. My mana is low.
Quest complete.
My inventory is full.
Okay. He did. I can't really use that, but this I can, and I'm going to.
My inventory is full.
What about you? You're better. By a lot. All right. Hey George, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Matt, I'm happy to clap from the sidelines while you do it. I will be your cheer squad. That's good. That's more betterer. Just a simple re-import, yeah. Just add multi. It's like the just add multiplayer thing, right? No big deal, yo. Leather pants. Those aren't as good. That's pretty great, though. I kind of want that. Definitely want that. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, shoot. My focus went down. That's why. There we go. Now I can wear it. No wonder it's screwed up. All right. Don't need that. That. Wand. 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 Done with you. Tighten up those graphics on level 3. Where are you at again right now? Matt and Matt, both Matts. Tenari and Lefferts. You're working on Jedi. Levers is working on Jedi. Word that I forgot. Survivor? Is that what it is? Jedi Survivor. It is Survivor. Okay. I'm not crazy. My brain hasn't totally ceased to function. Oh, I want you. Okay.
Your pest can't carry anymore.
Okay, that's
Your
fine.
pet has departed.
Bye-bye, pet. Kind of a pitiful boss chest. Valkyrie's owned by Sony now.
I don't know who you are, but I'm...
You have my gratitude, Lord. The alchemist must be stopped before he...
Okay.
You have a
What do-
new
Apparently things have gone from bad to worse while we were at the wellspring.
Oh, really?
Whatever was making the Asterians sick is spreading, and it's moved out into this plague seems...
Alright, got
You
that.
have received a quest.
Received a quest. And he's gone. Alright. Oh.
Greetings.
Greetings. That's not really quite as good anyway. We don't really need that. Alright. Now I think it's spider time. Lots of spiders, if I remember right. On the way to the bandit camp. That freaking bandit camp. So many spiders. People always wanted like a mod to like remove the spiders. It's a lot of animations to do.
You have gained
All those weapon stances. My god, we had a lot of There was just such an enormous animation matrix. It was pretty ridiculous. Bet it did. This has got like the big spider, snow spider in the cave or something. It holds up. It holds remarkably well for a game that's over a decade old. You know, you're certainly not going to mistake it for anything modern, but... And it still plays well.
I need your help.
Oh yeah, this is
You have received a quest.
It really has been ages, and I forget a lot of this. There's just a lot to forget. Except for the bandit camp. I will never forget that freaking bandit camp. I just watched Return of the King last night, so, you know. This is very, apropos. Spit ice. Hey, Kevin. Hey, thanks for listening. Yeah, I'm waiting with bated breath for the last one. I'm gonna be sad, but also I'm gonna be glad that it's always cool to be able to do the last one of a series. And like, hey, cool, we did it. The whole thing is here. There's no chance it will be missing. So many slimes. So many spiders. I mean, I think it depends on what kind of game you're making. If you're making The Last of Us, then I think your story's probably more important. But if you're making a game that lives or dies based on its mechanics, then mechanics should come first, and the story, such as it is, should support the mechanics. But you know, not all games are the same. It's like if you're making Pac-Man, do you get the story first? Nah, who cares? You only care about how does this game feel, how does it work, how does it advance, and then later on you're like, oh, I guess, you know, there are ghosts maybe or something, you know. And for this one, it's the same thing. The story is mostly an excuse to wrap around the scene changes. And as somebody who clearly likes stories and writes stories, like I care about stories, but it just depends on what your goal is.
More experience.
For these kind of games, I think it's more vibes, right? Like Diablo is all vibes. I don't remember what actually happened in Diablo, really, or Diablo 2. They're mostly vibes and an excuse to move from like set piece to set piece. I'm sure there are people who really, really care about the story in Diablo and could tell you everything about it, and I think I'm an idiot for saying that, but for me as a player, it's all vibes. So, but you know, you got something like The Last of Us or Uncharted, story matters more. And there's different ways of telling story. You got like the From Software approach to telling story. You play Elden Ring, you play Dark Souls or something, then the story's like implied by the weird lore. So you're mostly filling in blanks. It's just a different kind of storytelling. Does it have to make any sense? I don't know. Again, it's a lot of vibes. Kevin, am I planning on writing any other books? I already did. So it's already been written. I turned it in, been through my edits. So it's a prequel. It's like 20 years before the other book, and it'll come out next year. Oh, there she is. Hiding. Hiding. Yeah, so the prequel is Viv. She's kind of at the beginning of her career. She's with another crew called Rackham's Ravens, and she gets sidelined with an injury, like, immediately in the prologue, and they dump her off in a crappy beach town, and till they're done. And she befriends this very foul-mouthed, failing bookshop owner, and stuff happens. There's a lot of skeletons in it.
You can help me?
Slightly different kind of book, but hopefully people still like it.
It's the Guardians.
I hope. Alright, let's put this on. That seems like a lot better. Ooh, nice pants. Oh, much better pants. No, not that. Put them on. Alright, and you can definitely go there. Focus attribute. I definitely want that. That goes in armor. Yeah, I want that badly. George's asking if I'll ever write a sci-fi novel. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna write next. I worry about writing sci-fi because it's often concerned with like. I guess there's pulp sci-fi. If I wrote one, it would be pulp sci-fi because I don't have a lot of interest in like a lot of like the scientific accuracy vibe that a lot of people want with their sci-fi, where they want a certain like level of believability. I want it to be just weird. But I guess makes it like half fantasy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not much of a hard sci-fi reader. I mean, there's plenty of not hard sci-fi. Like Becky Chambers stuff is like not hard sci-fi. Gideon the Ninth is not hard sci-fi, so it's not like it has to be. It'd probably be more likely that it's just that's the way it should be if it's there. Is that this one?
Greetings, traveler. Can you assist me? I was traveling with the Grand Regent to the Watchwheel Temple when we became separate. I was planning to enter the Watchwheel through the other portal in the
Okay.
You have received a quest.
Ember Keys. I don't remember where that one is. The Thing Cave? I don't remember what its chance for showing up was either. Goblins. What are these different ones? Ember Keys and more Ember Keys. Niche that you. I mean, what have you listened to, if anything? I think that it's Matt Ullman's voice is the goblins. Actually, I could be wrong, but I think it's Matt Ullman. I feel like it is. I feel like I maybe want that. I want this. We're doing it. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Shadeslinger, Cradle, and Beware of Chicken. You've done those. I really like Death Cultivator. I'm always banging on the Death Cultivator drum. So that's my recommendation. I think Eden Hudson is awesome. Yeah, these dudes. I forgot all about the tentacle dude. People. Seems ridiculous that I would forget that, but now it's all coming back, but just makes me think of Resident Evil. All these little tentacles. All the purple goo. That's right, you gotta get the keys, you gotta do the bandit camp and something else, and then you get all the keys, and then you can go into the thing, and he gets all tentacly, and it's been a while. think a lot of the goblin voices are backwards. Like, Matt would do a thing and then he would reverse it so it was backwards before he did any of his pitch shifting and flanging. If I remember right. I think he did all the zombie voices too. Ooh. I heard an ooh sound. Wicker Grove. Okay. I don't remember Wicker Grove, but okay. Oh, bad shit happening. Oh yeah, one of these dudes. I forgot about these guys. You think it was his son? You could be right. I don't remember. He did music for both, and Diablo. Yeah, Matt Yeoman. Yep. But the ambition for number 2 was a lot higher. And there was a lot more musical themes. Sure. I don't really need it, but okay.
Greetings, human.
Okay. Crests I've got to get or something?
You have
All right.
received a quest. Oh man.
All these stars everywhere. I need all the mana potions. Yep. Now I really want to find the thing room. We had the thing one, we had the Goonies pirate ship, we had the Minecraft room. With the sword in it, we had Claptrap buried in one of the levels in like Act, I don't remember what, 3? Bleh. bloat. Oh my god, I remember that boss now. The white dude with the spindly little legs. So Franchina. Have I ever been disappointed in the story I've been narrating? I mean, yeah, but, you know, I think that's the case with all stories. I mean, like, not every story is your favorite story or does what you want it to do. I think that's just life. I think anybody who has read hundreds of stories and says that none of them have disappointed them in any way is lying. But, you know, different stories for different people. Like, a lot of my favorite stories are not the ones that sell the best, so, like, it's not like my tastes are... My tastes are certainly not universal. Oh, it's one of these little dudes. Squirt. How many times did you have to listen to that voice? That incredibly annoying voice. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's the, Huh. Weird. Death Cultivator. I want everybody to love Death Cultivator. And for whatever reason, nobody picks up Death Cultivator. I think it's amazing. That's the one I want everybody to pick up. I guess I got stats and skills. What to do? What to do? I feel like I should keep jacking that up. I hope you like it. I really dig those. Ringed pants and a pagoda. Of course. We put a lot of gold under that rock. I haven't worked with Moira, no. I just think those books are cool. I haven't listened to the audio version. It took me a little while to get into Gideon, because it's got this very kind of dense prose style, but then it's combined with like memes and profanity. It's a very weird mix. Kept kind of had to get my sea legs. And now it did come. I think it can be really cool, and I think that she's really good at it. It's just not my normal. It's not what I normally gravitate to. It always sounds like he's saying underpants. One at a time.
My mana is low. My mana is low.
Not long. Not for long. I picked up so much loot. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. No. Probably. Yes. But you. I mean, damage reflected though. I like my damage reflection. So we're leaving it. No. 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 No, no, no. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, we don't need that either.
Your pet's pack is full.
Okay, bye, pet.
Your pet is departed.
Goodbye, Falcor. Oh, the bandit camp. There it is. My nemesis. The amount of debugging I spent on this
I set off a trap.
damn bandit camp is ludicrous. Elements.
Glad you made it. State your business.
Okay, bandits. Just like drop the lanterns and the synchronization of all of the bandit camp states and the way that they were randomized. Just put everything about the scripting system and the deterministic outcomes and the multiplayer to the absolute test. It was a lot.
Did you need something?
Did you
Your
need
fame has
something?
increased.
Oh, my fame has increased. Okay, that means I got a skill. Or yeah, I got a skill point. We best spend it. We best spend it. But on what? Yeah, we're gonna spend it on that.
Your pet returns.
Thanks, pet. Here they come. Okay. One more to burn. And then we gotta go kill the big dude in the basement, if I remember right. Alright. There he is. Here we go. It's a hell of a basement. It's like a really big basement.
You have become more skillful.
Oh, there he is. The bandit king. Oh, there was more than one of them. I forgot about that. Hey, we got them all. Ember keys. Hey Gecko, this is Torchlight 2 from Days of Yore.
Welcome, human.
Death Cultivator, it was well written, it was tight, it reminded me a lot of the way that Will writes. And had kind of this blue collar vibe to it that I really like, probably because I grew up blue collar. Anyway, I just thought it was great. It was well written, a lot of fun, and the characters were a ton of fun. So, liking the characters goes a long way for me. Oh, good. Permanent enchantment. Dude. Bandit's just leaving dead bodies everywhere. Unsanitary. Okay. 24 physical damage reflected is pretty great. I kind of want to keep that. Dexterity 25, huh? Nothing physical armor. So it's just a shit ton of physical armor. I'm gonna leave that. There's that. That's gonna give that to him. All right. Ember Scratch Mine. Oh, still a dude. I haven't opened up the cell doors yet.
Yes.
Sure. Alright. Gigantic basement. Okay. Doesn't feel like this should be over a decade ago. And yet. All right. pants. Okay, not much up there. Alright.
Hello there.
Hi, Steve. Is this it?
You have a new quest.
Remember this at all. Ah! I died. Shit.
You
It's my
have
first death.
perished.
Ah, I'm just gonna lose some gold. Because that's me. Immediately die again, shall we? Oh! Yeah.
My mana is low.
Is wounded.
My pet is wounded. Don't wound my pet. Wolfie wolf.
I don't have enough mana.
Hip bomb. Whoa. Huh. Knocked me off the edge. I think that's fine. I'm gonna take the win. I don't need to kill those dudes. Having memories about this fog layer. Oh, there he is.
not enough mana. My mana is low.
That would be a problem. Master key. I got an achievement. Look at me. Night, George. Thanks for hanging out. Kevin, I ran the company. I was the lead developer. So that's what I worked on. Notes or whatever. Notes. Must be notes up here too. Yep. Quest complete. Now I can get the hell out of here. Go.
Hello there.
Hello there. That's funny. Okay. I mean, these are definitely better.
You have become more skillful.
You'll become more skillful. Also pretty good, but not that good. No. Keep that cool looking thing. War Staff of Ice sounds pretty good. How much? A focus of 58? Oh, well, heck. I can do that. My pet, it's Falcor, it's the Papillon. Always. Yeah, I like seeing Falcor too. Jamie, that was Wonder Russell was our marketing, PR, everything else person, and it was her dog, and he was in the office all the time. And his name was Falcor. And he was rad. All right. Yeah, whatever. And its key.
Welcome, human.
Welcome, human. All right. I mean, I don't really need any of these, but okay. I don't need that either. All right. Yeah, this is based off an actual dog. Yep. There he is. Looks just like him. I always go Berserker normally. That's my deal. But I was breaking with tradition. I think something I do, you know. I mean, I say always. It's been God knows how many years since I played this game. But that's always my inclination. And it was always what I played during dev. Yeah, I mean, when I wasn't testing all the other stuff. Working on other skills for other classes. I always played female Berserker. She had the best voice. Loved how fast she was. Just ripping along. Elemental. Double claw on them, they were just had the coolest. They did have great animations. They were just super satisfying when you constantly tearing things apart with them. It's just feels really good. A lot more kinetic than, I mean, you still blow things up with all the other ones, but it just felt more kinetic than everything else. I really liked it. I gotta go in here to get the other key. In we go. Might as well level up my skill while I'm at it. Mm-hmm. I'll use that more than anything else. I don't know if they would beat glass. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess Bib might be a berserker, but that's about as close as you could get. Dandry wouldn't have bothered. Oh yeah, there's the goblins and all the blowing up stuff. That's right, all the TNT. What was that? Mysterious boots, but I can't wear. 62 health, that was tough to beat. Oh no, don't do that.
Your pet's inventory is full.
Okay, I'll send it back to town.
Your pet has departed.
Ugh. Underpants. I can't even remember what the big bad in this is. Is it a big goblin? It's gotta be a big, like, magic goblin or something. It's been too long. I really don't remember.
I don't have my mana is low.
We'll fix that. Broken detonator. Underhand. Oh crap. All tabbed out somehow. Hey Luke, how you doing? Oh, did you play a little Torchlight in your day?
Your fame has increased.
Oh, there's my plunder.
Your pet has returned.
Hello, Falcor.
It's a trap.
Typical. Typical. Alright. Yeah. You bet, buddy. Alright. I can start offloading my crap again. Oh, no. No, I don't want caps lock. Okay, that's crap compared to what I got. Can't do that yet. And even if I do, it's not as... it's got some really good attribute bonuses. No. Nah. I'll keep that just in case I want to pop the socketable out. 12 recovery per second. While I hem and haw over stuff here. I'm getting a little attack bonus though. Yeah, working that way. Keeping that fire damage reflection. We don't need that. 58 health. Got the cast speed improvement though? No, we'll leave that. Okay. Okay. All right. I like how the goblin sacks are basically just pinatas. Since this entire game is just a succession of increasingly enormous pinatas. Needs plunger. Well, guess where it's gonna be, right there.
My mana is low.
Got all these little dynamite throwers with the headlamps. Oh, I forgot you could get stuff out of those too. You can just hear the Diablo in this music. Bent notes. Oh, good lord. Thanks a lot. Block user on YouTube. Block user on YouTube. Block user on YouTube. There we go. ideally. Yeah. Hopefully we're done with that nonsense. I know, right? Hopefully they're all blocked now. I don't know why anybody would think that would work. Oh, good. I should have put that on ages ago. I didn't even notice I got it. Fine.
You have gained in experience.
Well, how about that? But where's my plunger? That's the real question. All right. Seems like them, probably. Hey, what do you know with the plunger? Alright. I'm gonna go blow that up. I need running speed. Enchants is what I need. And all I got was Pioneer Pants. Yeah, we'll leave you to it, guys. Run, run, run. So much ground to cover. I was just kind of determined to finish Act 1. Get to the desert. Come on. Oh, jeez. I forgot about him.
My mana is low.
Alright. I got that. Now I just need to figure out where that other plunger is. I mean, I am sad, but I'm also happy that it's going to end, like, probably almost certainly on a high. It's going to be like, we're going to get a nice, great ending for a 12-book series, and that's pretty awesome. And also, I'm just curious to see what he does next. Because I trust him as a writer. It's going to be pretty cool to see the next thing. All right. Boom. Got some goodies. Level up. Still can't do that. I'll put another one into that. Right. Move a bunch of crap to my, Oh, I don't have any identify scrolls. Wow. Well. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna use that, or that. Or that. Well, that's pretty great. But I have a 6% cast speed. That's really hard to get rid of. I really liked the Sea and Shadow ones, actually. I thought they got better as they went. And I wish that Urziah had been alive longer. It was my biggest wish for those books. I wanted more Urziah that wasn't flashback Urziah. But, you know, Will just gets better with every book, so I'm pretty excited to see what the next thing is. And I'm gonna get to narrate him, so it's like, haha, yay for me. Meg. All right. Almost done clearing out this thing. So the crests or whatever over here.
Your task is complete.
Your task is complete. Still locked. Where's the dude for that, though? All right. Green question mark. Come to me. We're nearly wrapped up with this act, I think. Just gotta do this last dungeon if I remember right.
Greetings, human.
Returned. All right, whatever. Lost key. Oh. 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 I don't remember this at all. Which is not surprising. Yeah, you did kind of pick up. And then you did kind of like all the backfilling with
You
the
have completed a quest.
all the backfilling with the flashbacks.
Can't carry anymore.
Seemed to come like a little late. Like it almost felt like you wanted those sooner.
Your pet's pack is full.
All right. Also, I want him to bring me these. Thank you.
Your pet has departed.
My pack is full.
I don't think I need that leather belt. I think I'm gonna be okay.
Greetings, human.
Until my pet comes back a while. Whatever. I don't really need that varmint tag. I'm okay. Alright. Feel like I am going to go back to town though. Got my goodies. Sure, sure, sure.
I am at your service.
Engineer? Poop. I need some armor. Pretty great. I'm gonna do that. Oh, heck with it. I'm just gonna call it. Okay. And we go. Break the urns. As you do. Why am I breaking these? There's no reason to break these. And yet, I must. Chinamie.
You have become more experienced.
Gross. Alright. Ah, that's a mess. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I've forgotten how goopy it got with all the tentacly dudes and the pustules. Warp, warp. The sounds are very moist. These little dudes with their spinny glaives. Can't go up there. Grief. 61, good God. Well, thank you for putting them up with me for that many hours. That's a lot of hours. Oh, there he is. Somewhere. I'm gonna make it through this act.
I'm pretty badly wounded.
Oh, damn it. Did I just die? I did. I wasn't
You
paying
have
attention.
died.
Nope. Attention. No, I don't. I want to resurrect right here. Give me the gold. Killed by a mimic. Jesus. It's a good thing I didn't do hardcore, I guess. Lord. That's way too many champions in one spot.
My mana is low.
Lord. I'm glad you've enjoyed him. Thanks for listening. What is this? Unique shoulder armor. Level 23 or strength 28. Not gonna quite get to that. See you later, Jamie. Hope you have a good night.
I can't carry anymore. My pack is full.
Yeah, I know. Sounds good. Yeah, so home is fun. Home. Alright, good enough. Home with you.
Pet has departed.
Alright, let's go finish this act. Boss music.
My mana is low.
Ah ha ha. Alright, I can't use that. I've forgotten all of this. Oh yeah, the Guardian.
Thank you, mortal. I was too weakened by the alchemist to fend off the nether beast when it revealed itself. Had you not appeared when you did.
Alright, cool. Look at how good we are. Alright, and now we can go back to town. Okay.
I don't know if the alchemist understands that Ordrak's heart is wreaking such havoc, or if he just doesn't care. I hope there's still a chance to stop him one way or another before it's too late. I'm commandeering a transport.
Cool.
You have a new quest.
We can leave to go to Act 2. There it is. Yeah, we do. Means we get a cinematic. Hello again, Clay.
The alchemist, driven by Ordrak's dark heart, has stolen the essence of two guardians. The remaining guardians dwell in the barren lands that surround Zarafesh. The alchemist will surely strike there next. You must confront the alchemist before another guardian falls.
Haha, we made it to Act 2. Transmutation. I don't remember any of the transmutation recipes.
You have gained fame.
I have been expecting you. I am the guardian of air. Yes.
Okay, some guardians,
You have
some
received
stuff.
a quest.
Respec. Blacksmith.
See anything you like?
Music was really cool.
Greetings, human.
Why
You have
not?
a new quest.
Have to at least go outside. Sundials. Oh yeah, the big bone dudes. Forgot about them. They were cool.
My
Oh,
mana
these
is
guys.
low.
I only have one tattoo, and I think it's a long way from sick. It's just lame. Just one stupid tattoo. Yeah, I'm such a dork. Embercraft. Oh yeah, there it is. This is where it stopped. Iridian focus. Okay. Sure. Oh yeah, these little dudes. The assassin guys. And the kind of ankylosaurs. I've forgotten all these monsters. Oh, the lizard dudes too, the basilisks. They have a gaze that like makes you stuck or something. Ah! Oh yeah, the guys who can pull you with the chain arm. I forgot about them too. They were cool. It's been a while. Yeah, and the little guys that blow up. Okay. I don't remember. Oh, that's the one where they kind of like assemble out of their bones, isn't it? There are so many Easter eggs in this thing, hidden by various people on the team. They're all over the place. There's the Goonies level and the Thing level. There's a Minecraft thing. There's a Borderlands thing. There's way more than that. People had specific items named after people. There's one. Oh no, that's not it. That's it. Basilisk, psych me out. These bird shadows on the ground are actually pretty cool. I like our fishing hole solution too in the desert. Just wells. I like the way they just blew apart into rags too. That was pretty cool. This is I feel like this is where the big griffin dude is. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some bone dudes here for you.
You have become more experienced.
There's one. Pretty cool. Oh, and I died. Because I hit caps lock instead of Z. There's one other one. He's coming. Pretty slick summon or spawn animation. just finish this dungeon, and then I'm gonna call it, I think. It's gotta be dinner time.
My mana is low. Not enough
low.
mana. I don't have enough mana.
I forgot we got the armor to knock off the back of those dudes too. That was actually pretty cool. Little ankylosaur guys. Oh, you're not cool. I don't like you.
My mana is low. I don't have enough mana.
Oh, it's duplicating one. Shit. Ah.
My inventory is full. My pack is full. My inventory is full. My
Yeah,
pack
but
is
not for
full.
those. Pick it up, Falcor. You can do it. Manicore, yep.
Can't carry anymore.
Alright. Let's go Manicore it up. That'll be a good place to stop. Ah! Alt pad fail. Where is he? Thought I remembered him being more on his own. Maybe that's not true. Oh, that sounds like him. There he is.
Not enough mana.
Oh, fuck, I forgot there were two of them. I really have forgotten a lot.
I am wounded.
Have a good night, Kevin.
My mana is low.
Happy holidays, Matt. Where did my... Hooray. There's money everywhere. I really need that in a... Well, axes and hammers. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff at the first mana core. Just need to make room for some crap here. Sword. All right. This is the weirdest trail of gold. Good night. Catch you on Discord. Yeah, this is where I get off to. Right. Scoop up all this gold because I have to. Of course. All right. Good place to stop. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for me wandering around beating the crud out of things for several hours. Oops. Don't kill me. Take care, y'all.